So how did you first find out that Elijah might have cheated on you with his ex, or cheated on you with his ex?
So I actually had went through his phone while he was sleeping.
Okay.
And I had seen a text message to the ex. And the
Okay.
text message said, can we do something like we did a few weeks ago, and I'll give you $30.
I'll give you $30? That's
Yeah.
what he said to her, or she
Yeah,
said
that's
to him?
what he said to her.
Oh, wow.
It really hurt me. I finally got him to admit the truth, that he actually went over to her house on a day that we were arguing, and he
And he admitted that to you?
yeah, it didn't take long to get out of him. It took maybe about 7 to 10 minutes because like the proof was right there in that text message.
Yeah, of course. What happened between you and Elijah the night he cheated?
So we had been arguing all day, Karamo. When I came home from work, he pretty much told me he wasn't gonna be there. And when I got out of the shower, he was actually standing in my kitchen. So he came in and somehow we just started arguing again. And it was just
It just got worse and worse?
Yeah, it got worse.
Did it get physical?
Yeah, it did get physical.
It did get physical.
Both ways.
Oh my
It was
gosh.
both of us.
Oh my gosh. So how soon after that did you and Elijah get married?
We got married about 2 months after he cheated on me. Now, we moved fast in general.
How long y'all been together?
Not even 2 years.
Not even 2 years.
So we got together within 2 weeks. We was moved in together, and then a month later we was engaged. So we moved very fast.
Got it, got it. And what was it about him that made you feel like you wanted to move fast?
I don't know, honestly. We had this connection. I felt like I had found my soulmate. I had been in a very, very bad relationship beforehand, so meeting Elijah was like a dream come true to me.
Okay, then got it. So what happened the next few times you and Elijah had a heated argument?
He'll leave me for either hours, sometimes it's days. He'll shut his location off. He'll block me, but I'll call you blocked.
Yeah. No.
I will download text apps to get in touch with you.
Yeah.
So.
Got it. She talking about, I know that's right. I heard you. I heard you. So what happened when you confronted Elijah's ex about all this?
She tried to message me and ask me, first, like, ask if I had recorded the conversation we had, and then tried to tell me that she was late on her period and that she might be pregnant.
Wow. All right, we have a text between you and Elijah's ex that my producer want me to see. Bitch, learn how to get a life. I have a life. Learn how to get your own man and not someone's husband. And whatever you think you can change, good luck trying. I don't need to try. He didn't even talk to you. You have no contact on him, with him. Okay, good luck trying. Sure, what's what you can think. Bye, bitch. Believe what you want. Okay. And you call her Oompa Loompa?
Yeah.
Is that the name you have?
That's how she's saved in my phone, yes.
That's how she saved in your phone. Do you think your husband Elijah still wants to be with his ex?
I don't necessarily think he wants to be with her. I feel like that when we're arguing, he don't really have nowhere else to go, and she's a convenience.
Okay. And what happened on Christmas?
The Friday before Christmas, I have found out that his ex was actually going to be at his family's Christmas. So I was mad, and we was already arguing, so I had called him and confronted him, and I had told him, like, I'm not comfortable with you going over there.
Of course.
Especially, like, I'm not going to be there.
Yeah.
He still went there, and he stayed there all day. All day.
All right, well, you told my Unlock the Phone investigator you want to know one thing. Is Elijah cheating on you with his ex?
Yes.
That's the only thing we're going through the phone to search. All right, well, I think it's time to hear what Elijah has to say about this. So everyone, please welcome Elijah to the show. Hey, Elijah, thanks for being here. Take a seat for me.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about what was just said?
It's a lot to take in.
Yeah.
Some of it was true. Some of it I don't think was necessarily.
Okay, well, let's start with the ex. What's going on with you and your ex?
Nothing's going on with her right now. Only thing I have towards her is like hostility because I feel like she's doing everything in her power to try to ruin my marriage. And she's going to say whatever she wants to try to do that.
Okay.
And
got it. And what's happening the night you cheated on her? Because you just said you think she's trying to ruin the marriage, but you also did admit to going over there and cheating
initially,
on your
the first time I went over and cheated, I didn't admit to it initially. Katrina actually found a text message and confronted me about it. And it took me a little bit to come out about it, but I did eventually tell her what happened. And I did go over there, and it had been a few days since me and Katrina were like intimate. So I was like in a really bad mood. and we've been arguing all day. And I was like, you know what? What's the best way to piss her off than going over to my ex's house? So that's what I did. And I went over there, and one thing led to another. And then I went back and didn't tell her still about what happened.
So it's repeat.
And that's what gets me is you didn't tell me, like, you know what I mean? Like, you looked at me in the eye, and you knew what you did, but you couldn't tell me.
Got it. Okay, have you ever cheated on Katrina outside of this? Outside of
this, no, I have not cheated on her.
Okay. And why do you turn your location off?
That's just to piss Katrina off. 'Cause I know that as soon as I turn it off,
He
she's
knows
gonna
that's
do
my
everything in
trigger.
her power to try to find out where I am. Because she'll send me like, cause we both have iPhones, so she'll send me like a thing trying to find my phone.
Got it.
And
Okay. Sorry. I take notes on this show. So we have some messages between you and your ex. So which one is you? Are you in the pink? Yeah, about to look on some of these sites. Maybe I'll get lucky, so I'm not going to hold you, but glad you're doing well yourself. Good luck, but if you're truly done with her, good, we will all be happy.
So what happened with the messages is that was on Christmas. And on Christmas, I had spent the day alone, pretty intoxicated, just because I was really depressed at the time.
Makes sense.
And Christmas night, I had actually, to make him mad because he didn't spend Christmas with me, I had posted an ad on an escorting website. And I did that because I knew he would see it. And then he did that in retaliation.
Got it. Okay. And so why did you spend Christmas with your ex and not Katrina?
so initially, I didn't even know my ex was gonna be there, but my family invited her to come spend time there. It was only supposed to be for 2 hours, but she ended up staying the whole day because I was there, essentially.
Got it.
But I
Because
went
he
there at
was there.
7 o'clock in the morning because me and Katrina were still fighting. So I was like, all right, let me go up there at 7 o'clock in the morning. And I kept telling Katrina, I'm gonna come. And I was trying to wait till the food was done because she was hungry. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna wait till the food's done and I'll come see you later.
But to me, that's just
But-
an excuse because we could have got food from anywhere. I had asked you to meet me at 2 o'clock.
And you're the wife.
And I'm supposed
it's
to be your
Christmas
family.
Day. Do you still have feelings for your ex?
Huh?
Do you still have feelings for your ex?
But I have no feelings for her. Only feelings I have toward her is anger and hate.
Okay. Okay, well, listen, I think you came here because you wanted me to unlock his phone and find out if he is still communicating with his ex in any way. And so I think it's time to unlock your phone. Before I unlock your phone, Elijah, is there anything in this that you're worried about that I'm going to find?
I'm not worried about anything. I have
Okay.
not been communicating with her.
Got it. Okay, well, let's unlock your phone. All right, Katrina, you want to know if Elijah is cheating on you with his ex. Elijah says he is not. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched his text and found that Elijah is telling the truth. There was no text between Elijah and his ex. Katrina, you want to know if Elijah is cheating on you with his ex. Elijah again says he's not. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched his apps and found that Elijah is not telling the truth. Elijah recently Snapchatted his ex.
What? I don't even use Snapchat.
Well, there was a Snapchat. We found it.
All
All right, Katrina, you also want to know if Elijah is cheating on you with his ex. Elijah says he is not, so my Unlock the Phone investigator searched his calls and found that he is not telling the truth. Elijah called his ex on Christmas.
But she knew about that.
Yes. Let's go ahead and see what this ping says. Every time Elijah has fight with Katrina, he comes running back to me. We slept together in September, and he even tried to pay me to have sex with him on Christmas.
I have no idea what that's about because I have not communicated with her.
Your ex told my producers that you actually called her on Christmas Day and offered to pay her for sex on that day.
That was the only time I ever did anything in my life like that.
Okay. So for less than 2 years, this relationship is extremely unhealthy. You are still attached to your ex.
What
Whether
about
you
that?
say that you're angry with her, disgusted, that is not the truth. You are still attached to her. You still want her in your life. And the unfortunate part is that you found a woman who had just been out of a bad relationship. And you knew that the same way you're doing this with your ex. And Katrina, you did say this, and this is true. You said, he keeps making excuses about his ex, and she keeps taking him back because of convenience. And I want you to know he's doing the same thing with you. When I heard you say you were out of a bad relationship, I know what that feeling is like, to be out of something where it's bad, I don't feel valued, I don't feel like I'm worthy. And then you find someone who's charming and loving, and so your own words, I found my soulmate. But I'm gonna ask you this. Does a soulmate physically abuse you?
No.
Does a soulmate argue with you back and forth?
No. But
Does it no? Does a soulmate abandon you for sometimes 3 days at a time?
no.
Does a soulmate block you?
No.
Does a soulmate turn off their location or do things to try to piss you off?
No.
All things out of your own mouth, by the way.
Okay.
So let me just say to you right now, you didn't find your soulmate. You found a different version of the abusive relationship you were in before.
But I'm not abusive. We've only had one physical altercation.
Okay. There's more than just physical abuse. There's emotional and mental abuse.
But it's both ways, though.
Listen, I was going to get to you. But what we're here doing is talking about you with your ex. I'm not saying that you weren't in a bad relationship, that maybe might have, there's something that clearly turned you into this man, because we all just don't turn that way. Every single one of us, we're human beings that are children, and things happen to us, and then we start looking at life and reacting life a certain way. But in this choice, you decided to get into a relationship with a woman while still having feelings and being in communication with your ex. That is a decision you did make, and you're still making all the way up until just past Christmas. Not only are you deciding to be in communication with this woman, you actually are still engaging in sex or trying to pay for sex with this woman. So in this moment right now, as much as I would like to have empathy for you, the empathy for me has to be channeled to where it's most important. And where it's most important is the fact that this woman thought she met her soulmate, and she did not. She met another version of the toxic relationship she was in before. This relationship is toxic. I just asked you what a soulmate is, and you told me clearly, you know that's not what a soulmate is. If that's not even a partner, for you to have to spend Christmas alone knowing your man is at his family's house with his ex, come on, at some point you have to wake up and smell the coffee. And the truth of the matter is, if he doesn't even want to be with you on Christmas Day, girl, what's going to happen one day when you're sick, when you're down and out? He's already shown you who he is. What I would encourage you, because I know you're married, I would encourage you to write down what a soulmate really is. And then I want you just to watch for a week, just a week, and see if he checks off what that is. Listen, you know all the answers. You just got to start asking yourself the right questions. All right?
Okay.
I want you to turn to him right now and say, this is unfair and unhealthy.
This is unfair and it's unhealthy.
And you know it's true. You know it's true. And you know she doesn't deserve this. You deserve to be in a healthy relationship. And you deserve to grow as a man. But it ain't working right here. You hear me?
Yeah.
I wish y'all both the best of luck. I'm going to check up on you, all right?